Uncle Yizzle TV. What's the math on it? I got half on it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the third and final installment of this whole Diddy paperwork fiasco, because that's exactly what it is. It's a fiasco. It's a roller coaster. It's ups and downs. It's all around. It's smiles and frowns. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to bring this to a close today. We on page 45 of 73. And I believe these next few pages is going to be talking about, just the different causes of action. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We trying to figure that out. Hold on, let me see something. I seen something in there I need to Google. All right, bet. All right, so we on the third cause of action, right? All right, give me a second. Let's pull ourselves together. It's y'all and it's me. We together on this. And I'm kind of tired. I wasn't even finna finish this tonight, but hey, the show must go on. We in this together. We doing this together. We a unit, me and y'all. And I'm gonna post a link to where I got this paperwork at. So, somebody asked for it on the last video, and I should have been posting it from the beginning. But y'all gonna help me get better with my YouTube as we go along anyway. So I got you. We posting that in the description this time. All right. All right, check. Mr. Jones incorporates by reference all preceding paragraphs and realleges them as if set forth fully herein, right? Mr. Jones brings claim that, hold up, there we go. Mr. Jones brings claim against Mr. Combs and J. Combs for the CRS shooting of G. The elements of bystander, NIDE, whatever that is, are 1, is closely related to the injury victim. 2, is present at the scene of the injury producing event at the time it occurs and is then aware that it is causing injury to the victim. And 3, as a result, suffers serious emotional distress, a reaction beyond that which would be anticipated in a disinterested witness and which is not an abnormal response to the circumstances. Superior Court 154. All right. As detailed above, Mr. Jones was 2 feet away from G as Puffy or Justin shot him multiple times in the restroom. Mr. Jones was the only one that gave aid. He was the only one that assisted G while he was on the floor in the fetal position bleeding out. And they, Diddy and his son orchestrated a cover-up. And through old boy, his security dude, they lied to LAPD. And forced Lil Rod, the dude that sued him, they forced him and all of the other attendees at the writers' camp to lie about it. They knew they shot G in the restroom. And G was shot while he was leaving the studio. So he was trying to leave and he got shot. That's wild. Yeah, because they was being deceptive. It delayed him getting medical care because they was trying to cover it up. So you know what I'm saying? That they didn't call the ambulance right away. And they had the ambulance parked 3 blocks away. You know what I'm saying? He had to run. So Lil Rod had to run down the block and convince the ambulance that the shooting was over and they can come on down here. Basically, is what they saying. He was traumatized by the events. He got insomnia, PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Said it before, said it again. Everything that you got when you want some money. I ain't saying he wrong though, so I ain't saying he wrong for having all that. Because if it was me, I'd have all that too. You know what I'm talking about? Well, even if I don't got it, I have it. Additionally, the fear and silence from the remaining witnesses. Yeah, it made them, just since everybody kept it hush, You know what I'm saying? And the police ain't do nothing. Now he got a little rod feeling like he really is untouchable. And then you can believe that because if you think about it, everybody still feel like he killed Pac. So way back then, that's from the 90s. So imagine this square dude looking up to this big figure, like, you know what I'm saying? And this big figure telling him I'm untouchable. And then, you in his house, his riches, his private planes, so he convinced bro that he was untouchable, basically. As a result of Diddy and his son's conduct, he say he suffers harm, emotional distress, all the stuff you suffer from when you want some money. Was willful and malicious. Yeah, he calling them boys willful, whatever that word is, WANTON. I've never heard that. I didn't get that one at the spelling bee at school in the 5th grade. And malicious. With conscious disregard. He's saying that him and his son acted with conscious disregard for the plaintiff's rights and feelings. So Lil Rod saying they was like, forget your rights, forget your feelings. We gonna act how we want to act. And they ain't care whether they was hurting them physically or mentally. It don't matter. Punitive, yeah, look, plaintiff is entitled to recover punitive damages. There you go. Punitive damages. Want that money. Okay. 4th case, the essay against Young Miami cousin. Okay, we already read that. She physically and essayed him. In Miami, on Thanksgiving Day in 2022, in Miami, she forcibly touched him and threatened to touch him in intimate areas. She touched him with her own intimate areas. She put that thing on him. You know what I'm saying? She basically ate him up while he was in the bathroom trying to do a number one. She coming there trying to eat on him. He fought her off. I ain't got nothing. We gonna leave that alone. The man was wrong, died, but it do hit different when you fought her off. It hit different. And all this was going on while they was outside laughing. Diddy and them outside the bathroom while she in there trying to take something from the man. They out there laughing. That's what he say. Allegedly, they was outside the bathroom laughing. And then she followed him out the bathroom and start, undressing in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And tried to put it on him. You know what I'm saying? He say he suffers harm, physical injury, everything that you suffer from when you want some money. And then he said the same thing about her, willful, wanton, and malicious. All the same old thing. Liability. Okay, so he's saying Diddy was liable for that, for that situation. He's holding Diddy at fault for that situation. So that's basically what this is. You know what I'm saying? He breached his duty when he failed to stop her because, this your house, this your party. I'm your company. I'm your guest. She's your guest. So, you're liable for anything that, transpires in your party. And the fact that she did that to me, yeah, I'm putting the case on her, but I'm putting the case on you too because this is your party, basically is what this is explaining. You know what I'm saying? And then he holding them liable for the Cuba Gooding Jr. incident. On a yacht rented by Mr. Combs in the U.S. Virgin Islands in January of 2023. Mr. Combs was president while Mr. Jones was being assaulted by Cuba Gooding Jr. Both of them was legally on the premises. Lil Rod and Cuba Gooding Jr. was legally on the premises. Yeah, and he had dominion and control over the premises. Basically, this your rental, this your property for however long you rented it for. You liable for it. And this how the courts work, boy. It's stipulations and stuff like that that'll get you sued when something happen on the property that you're responsible for, basically. Like right here, line 247. As the owner of the property, Mr. Combs had a duty to protect Mr. Jones from the harm he suffered at the hands of Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr. As the owner of the property, you know what I'm saying? So the owner of the property, you got a duty to protect everybody in here from any type of harm. So if anybody in here gets something slipped in their drink and did in the bathroom really as a rich person, you know what I'm saying? Because it happens at, house parties in, neighborhoods all the time and don't nobody really, you know what I'm saying? It's cold, it's messed up, but that's just the sad truth of it. But as a rich person, yeah, man, you gotta pay attention to what's going on in your parties and in your clubs and in your places, you know what I'm saying, where you got something going on, because you can be sued for it. So even if Diddy wasn't on the hook for all this other stuff he on the hook for, he'll be on the hook for anything that happened to this man at Diddy party. You understand what I'm saying? He'll have a better fighting chance at it, but I don't know. I think his arm's too short to fight this here. You gotta have, man, you gotta be a different type of untouchable to get away with all this, bro. You gotta be. I don't even think Elon Musk can get away with this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this just him placing the liability of the essay by Cuba Gooding Jr. He placing that on Diddy as well. You know what I'm saying? Along with everything else he kept placing on him. Seventh cause of action, Trafficking and Victims Protection Act. Ooh. There's some more and some more. Some more and some more. Against all them people. Diddy, his son, the Christina Karam lady, and his whatever business that is, Combs Global. One of his companies. This brother finna get that bag, man. Bro finna rack up, I'm telling you. He said for life. I wouldn't be surprised if bro don't do Tracy Morgan Walmart numbers. You know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised if he do Tracy Morgan Walmart numbers, man. Real talk. And Real Legends them and said, okay, so this is just the beginning line of when they finna hit you with all the, you know what I'm saying? The whoops and the wops. When they finna, this the beginning line. 250, that's the beginning line of the whoops and the wops. When they finna light you up. All these defendants, we stated up above, knowingly and intentionally participated in, perpetrated, assisted, supported, facilitated a sex trafficking venture that was in and affecting interstate and foreign commerce, together and with others in violation of 18 USC 1591A1. Among other things, defendants Sean Combs, Justin Combs, Diddy and his son, Christina Karam, that other lady, and his company, knowingly and intentionally recruited, enticed, and all that. You know what I'm talking about? By various means, Mr. Jones and other class members would use means of force. So they recruited them knowing they was gonna use force. You know what I'm saying? Fraud, coercion, and all that. They knew what they was gonna do. Some of the people that they did it to was 17. And getting them to engage in, man, commercial sex acts hit different. You know what I'm talking about? Because, I mean, like, it's a difference, bro. Because you can have, like, a local company and then a commercial company. You know how many numbers you got to do to have a commercial company. That's like local real estate. You selling houses versus selling warehouses. You know what I'm talking about? So when they say commercial sex acts, that hit different, bro. That's hard. That's hard. Tracy Morgan Walmart numbers, I'm telling you. Defendant Sean Combs and Justin Combs, him and his son, the lady, Christina Karam, had actual knowledge they were perpetrating and facilitating. So they knew that they was, you know what I'm saying, that they was helping him with all this, sexual abuse and sex trafficking, and they helping him recruit. So they helping him with all this. They knowingly and willingly, you know what I'm saying, helped him with all that, basically is what that's saying. And they keep on throwing this under the age of 17 in there. Boy, they trying to hide you. If you get caught with that right there, under the age of 17, that by itself gonna burn all your bridges, boy. Say, commercials, there they go again. They forcing them, threatening to force them, fraud, abusive process, and coercion. But they painting this boy out to be the worst of the worst. And you know what? If he did all this, I mean, you is, bro. You the worst of the worst, did. Hey, yo, did. Yo, did. I think you messed up this time, bro. All your luck went bad as soon as Keefy D went to jail, and then everything just started happening. Because we still ain't forgot about that whole Pac thing, bro. And I swear I was, because I mean, even if you is a sleazeball, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you did some sleazeball stuff back in the day. I feel bad because I thought, they bringing all this old stuff up. But nah, bro. It's in the 2020s. It's current. This went on. So, yeah. You must be held accountable. You should have stopped, though. As soon as the Me Too movement and all that, bro, you shouldn't have been on none of this. You tweaked. Taking part in. So they saying they all took part in his venture. And it was the fact that they all took part in it, you know what I'm saying, made it work. So it was like it was necessary that all of them took part in this for it to even work, is basically what they saying. So they saying like his son, Christina Karam, and his whole company is like the keys to the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? They just made it out like this is, all these pieces are detrimental for this to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they trying to hang something. Conceal this delivery of Combs. They conceal this delivery of hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash to Mr. Combs and his associates. Huh. So Diddy got a bunch of money from the defendants, basically, which, probably came from his accounts, but he just got it delivered to him in cash. I don't know where they scratched it up from, but man just needs some cash because he finna throw some money around. You know what I'm saying? They standing on that too. And imagine how many rich people do that. But the fact that that's in there, you know what I'm saying? They trying to make it on some. They trying to have enough stuff to arrest you for it to arrest you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got all of this. Something gonna stick. Everything ain't gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? That's like if you standing in the middle of the street and I throw one rock at you and you duck it. You know what I'm saying? And now you can run. I didn't hit you with the rock. But if we got 20 rocks and we all throw them at one time, one of them gonna clap you. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. And that's what they trying to do. But this was all about money. He should have just paid the man. I don't know what number he asked him for, but it was probably something that made him uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, bro, if you know you guilty of all this, you gonna have to be uncomfortable. I know that money he gave Cassie was uncomfortable, and I might just go over that paperwork too. I need to see what went on with that now, because I'm very interested, because I'm locked in on this. You know what I'm saying? Say failed to file required taxes with the federal government. See, I told you, they're gonna try to hit him with the tax evasion for the hundreds of thousands of dollars, just like that. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. Reckless disregards of the facts that Mr. Combs will use cash and the financial support provided by the defendants, Love Records, Motown Records, and the Universal Music Group as a means of defrauding, forcing, and coercing sex after Plaintiff Jones as well as others. So now that's how they threw Universal Music Group up in there. So they got Universal and Motown in there. That's crazy. Yeah. Tracy Morgan Walmart numbers. You know what I'm talking about? Tracy Morgan Walmart numbers. That's what we finna see. He finna get that. And now you got look, man, ain't no way this paperwork could come out without the feds having to go take a look. You know what I'm saying? He said all this stuff. There was no way that the feds was not going, man, he should have paid, bro. This shouldn't have went public. He should have paid Cassie before that paperwork, before she filed that paperwork, because that wouldn't have never came out. He could have kept that on the hush, and it never would have went public. Nobody would have knew, because once she filed and then he paid her, it opened the floodgates for everybody else to feel like, oh, okay, he paid her, he need to pay me. So, long story short, his greed wouldn't let him pay Cassie before the paperwork came out. And then when the paperwork came out, guess what? You gonna still have to pay her because you don't want her to, take you all the way down through there, but it's too late. The damage already done. You know what I'm saying? And he should have knew that. But you strike me as a greedy guy. You know what I'm saying? You strike me as a greedy guy, fam. Defrauding and forcing, man. I know, without limitation. Physical, psychological, emotional, financial, and reputational harm. You harmed my reputation. You know what I'm saying? I need a big bag because you harmed my reputation. And it's just saying they knowingly, caused them harm that is sufficiently serious and all that. All the defendants that was named, y'all knew that I was being harmed. Y'all knew my reputation was being harmed. This case does not involve mere fraud. Instead, defendants between TVPA violations was outrageous and intentional because it was in deliberate furtherance of a widespread and dangerous criminal sex trafficking organization. High degree of moral turpitude and demonstrated such dishonesty as to imply a criminal indifference to civil obligations. He said that boy was a victim. Mr. Jones was a victim of Mr. Combs' sexual abuse and sex trafficking harassment. It's crazy, man. California, what? Defendants, all them Universal, Motown Records, and all that, Love Records. My dog's snoring hard, bro. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Hey, yo, Kimbo, bro, please, just give me a little minute. I'm almost done with the video, and then you could do your thing. But please, just give me a second, bro. All right, man. He ain't trying to hear. Yeah, y'all can read that if y'all want to, but that's some more stuff that I ain't really interested in. I'm interested in what happened. I'll leave that up for y'all to read it, cause at this point, I just want the what happens, and I see what y'all doing with the case. I see how you breaking it down. I see how you saying what's happening, and I see how you pointing out who's all liable for every different event. Like, yeah, this person's liable for this, Universal, Motown, and them, all y'all liable because I flew out here, supposed to be on y'all dime, and da-da-da. I see how you breaking it down and say, he got a strong case, boy. He got a strong case. Look, 9th calls. We on the 9th calls, bro. Y'all can read it. Wait, aiding and abetting. This is all, yeah. He just saying who all guilty of what right here. He pointing the fingers. Y'all can read at the finger pointing. Y'all can read all that y'all want to. I see what's going on. It's wild to me. I know it's wild to y'all. Aided and abetted. Look, Lucian Grange, Ethiopia, Motown, Love Records, Universal Music Group. All of y'all aided and abetted his coercive sex trafficking. Said everybody, all these people benefited financially. All his co-conspirators benefited financially. See, he blaming right now. Everybody that's guilty is what he's saying. The ones that benefited include Justin Combs, Karam, Brendan Paul, Frankie Santella, and Moy Bond. So them are all the people that benefited financially. Them are all the people that was getting paid from this madness. Now bro wanna drink water. Just middle of the night. It's almost 1 a.m. and he just like, all right, I hear you over there recording, but I'm gonna drink some water anyway. Bro, wow. You good? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description, so just in case y'all want to go all over all this. But long story short, I got what I wanted to get. See, that's the essay, Young Miami. That's what he talking about. We know what happened in there against Mr. Combs. Man, look, bro. Diddy, look, this 14th cause of action. Yeah, man, long story short, Diddy. Man, look. Whatever happens, happens, bro. I ain't gonna wish jail on you or nothing like that. I don't just wish jail on nobody because that's a horrible way to, That's a horrible. It's like you captured, and it's like ain't no walking out. Like, and I was just telling, cause my stepson. I raised him like he was my own, but at the same time, he locked up right now, and it's crazy. Cause I was just telling him like, bro, no matter how much I want to, I can't come down there and be like, hey, let my son out, bro. He done. He good. Just that's enough. Let him. I can't do that, bro. Now you in there, so I don't wish that on nobody, but God and the universe got whatever it got for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let them sort it out. I don't know what's gonna happen. Either they gonna lock him up or they gonna rape his bank account. You know what I'm saying? One or the other. So, long story short, man, all we can do is stay tuned and see what happens next, but just lock in with me because I think I'm going to go over that Cassie paperwork next because I want to see what all happened with her. You know what I'm saying? Now that I seen all this and this how he treated this man, I want to see this how he treated the man. Let's see how he treated a lady. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, this has been the saga, the Diddy paperwork trilogy. You know what I'm talking about? It was a wild ride. Here's a TV. What's the math on it? I got half on it.